How's it going, guys? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can find Dave. Send him an invite. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? I literally just got here. Just got to Wisconsin. Made it safe to my mom's. Just walked in the door. Uh, it's crazy. Wait for Dave to hop on here. Glad everybody's hopping on here. Hang on 1 second. There's the man. What's happening, bud?
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you
All right, good
having me
deal.
on, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dave.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the founder for 22 Mohawks. All those shirts that I've been selling on my website are for this man right here. So,
And we
Dave,
appreciate
if you
that.
want to introduce yourself, talk a little bit about the program. I mean, I want people to be able to know what's going on. So, the floor is yours, sir.
Awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much for having me on here. I really appreciate everything you've done for us. I don't know if everyone knows, but Sergeant Dunn has been giving us, he's been selling shirts for us, and he's given us, I believe, the majority of the proceeds for that. So I see the donations coming in daily, and it really helps us a lot. It helped us with last week's jump down in Dental, Florida.
That was
A
awesome.
lot, actually. So I truly appreciate it. And yeah, so I mean, I guess I'll start from the beginning here. So my name is Dave Campesano. I'm the founder of 22 Mohawks. I have a full team of people who work for me. My CEO Stacy, my treasurer Kelly, our marketing rep Rachel, and then Imans, our veterans representative. So that's the team. But so 22 Mohawks started back in April 2020. When I actually lost about 12 people to suicide over the course of 5 years. People who have been either served in combat with or served at Fort Drum, Fort Bragg, in Swix. Guys, just, you hear about it all the time. I'm sure
Yeah, I know.
you, Sergeant Dunn, have had lost people. I'm sure
Yep.
people watching this have lost people to suicide as well. It's tough because I feel like it's something that we can stop if we just, are there for each other, right? So 22, everyone knows, is the high average of veterans that take their life every day. Mohawks came to fruition, I guess. If have you heard of have you heard of the ALS challenge, the ice bucket challenge, when people
Yep.
dump ice over their bodies to bring awareness to the ALS, right? Well,
Yep.
I was trying to think of something that would bring as much excitement as that did. So I thought about Mohawks. Mohawks are
There you
cool,
go.
right? So I buzzed a Mohawk into my head, posted on social media, and I said, hey, this is for all my guys who have taken their lives from suicide. And if you get a Mohawk and post on social media and tag 22 Mohawks, then I'll donate $100 to one of the larger organizations. And I think I ended up donating about $1,000 to Mission 22 that year,
Yep.
because we got more than 22 Mohawks within like a week. I think we ended up with like 57 Mohawks or something like that. So it kind of got contagious. Mohawks are cool.
Yeah.
I think secretly everybody wants to do a Mohawk, but won't do it for personal reasons or professional reasons or something. But
I'm
so we got
next.
a lot
I'm
of
getting one. I'm getting one. It's
nice.
coming. It's coming.
No, I appreciate that. Hey, tag us. We'll donate
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more actually. But yeah, so that happened, and then I was like, hey, a lot of people got on board with the Mohawks, so let's do an event. Like, and what do veterans want to do? They want to take a risk, right? So like the Mohawk, people who have Mohawks are the outlier, just like veterans. Veterans the outlier. They're the people who aren't afraid to run to the sound of gunfire, right, for someone else, right, without regard for their own life. So I think, like Sergeant Dunn, we want to take risks. We want to feel that adrenaline rush. So we created an event in September. So every Labor Day weekend, we take 10 veterans and we throw them out of an airplane, so to speak. We do a tandem parachute jump.
Yep.
And then we have a party after. We have a DJ and stuff. So that was our original event. And that event 2 years ago, this will be our third one this year, was huge. We had about 25 people show up, and we're still connected to this day. Everybody who came to the event, we're all still friends. And it's local to Massachusetts. That's where we're housed,
Right.
we're based. Stop me at any time, Sergeant Dunn, if you have any questions. But
No, you're good. I'm listening because I mean I've got questions written down, but you're covering a lot of the stuff right now that I've gotten written down. So keep going.
okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll just keep going. So that took off, and then I was like, hey, you know what? This could be something good, right? Locally, it could mean something. So I ended up starting to think about creating a website, right? So everybody needs a landing page somewhere where someone can go to find you, right? Something more than just an email address. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to start a website, but what do I want my core either events or my core service to be? So I was like, hey, did some research and found out that it takes 2 years for veterans to get a service dog from the VA. I think it's actually up to 3 years at this point. So it takes a long time for vets to get service dogs. And I think a lot of people apply for service dogs, but don't necessarily fully need them, right? They could probably do good with just a very well-trained animal. So I put on the website, hey, we provide dogs for veterans. I really had no plan for it. I just knew that veterans will do well with dogs because, hey, I have my dog and he's awesome, right? Come home, no matter how bad the day was, he'll lick your face and he'll love you and it will make you feel good, right? So
Yep.
Put that on the website. Literally in 2 days, we got a call from my buddy Mike. He's my buddy now. We're actually good friends. He actually works for us now. And he was like, Dave, I can't make it through another winter. I need companionship. I need an animal. Is that something you can help me with? So the next day I went and I applied to get a dog at the local dog shelter and bought the dog myself and drove the dog to his house with my fiance, Stacy, who is now the CEO. And we met Mike, gave him the dog, and then within a week, Mike had created an event for us, the 22 Canines motorcycle ride in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, which is 2 22-mile loops. It's 44 miles for obvious reasons, right? 22 times 2. And it's a fundraiser now. So everything that he makes from that is going to come to us. And now he's one of our lead ambassadors on 22 Mohawks. But second to that, he also introduced us to our new partners, Professional Canine Services, who are retired Marines and police officers.
Which I think I got one of their stickers. That sticker's badass.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so that's a dog skull with a mohawk and a
that was
paw,
awesome.
right?
Awesome.
So it's really cool. Yeah, so they train our dogs lifetime for free for the veterans. So if you have a need, like say 10 years from now you get injured and you need a special dog, yeah, there it is. Awesome. Yep. So they'll train the dog for life for free. It is required for 1 year straight that the dog is trained once a month until the dog can do the basic things. Not pee in the house, not bark in a store, sit, and then eat when you tell it to. And once it can complete that, then it's done with mandatory training, and then you can bring it back whenever you want.
And to be honest with you, I mean, service dogs they save lives, man. They do. Yeah. They save lives big time because somebody feels lonely. You got that dog just right there with you.
Agreed.
It's an awesome project.
I agree. Do you have a dog, Sergeant Don?
No, I do not. I got a wife. She's my support.
They save lives too.
I know, big time. I mean, I was an alcoholic, man. I'm a recovering alcoholic. 4 years tomorrow is my sober day.
Dude, congratulations. That's a huge milestone.
It's big deal. But I heard you mention ambassador program. You are doing one soon, correct?
Yeah. So essentially, right now, the ambassador program has kind of like built itself. So we have Mike, we have Allison. They are like almost full-time employees, basically, or volunteers, but they are the ambassador program, right? Because they're not like on 100%, but they essentially are at the same time. So we don't have anything really etched in stone or written down for how we're going to deploy the ambassador program. But
right. And I know I got people that I guarantee will jump on board from all sorts of states. Just waiting for the go ahead with you guys. Yeah, I mean, I've got multiple veterans on my website, on my social media that I guarantee will help out with 22 Mohawk.
Amazing, man. Amazing. So yeah, that's going to be like our next task is putting something together where we can actually have ambassadors. What that entails, we're not quite sure. I think the biggest thing is just essentially spreading the word, right, on how we
which is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get it. I mean, I noticed that 22 Mohawk social media has actually gone up in numbers with me doing the shirts, trying to promote what you guys do. But I'm doing it because I think you guys are doing an awesome thing, and you're small. It's not like a big corporation. That's what really hits home for me because I know where the money's going 100%. It's not going to a CEO over here or this president over here. It's strictly helping you guys.
No, it
So
absolutely is. It is
that's why I'm
100%.
doing the shirts. I mean, the shirts, I came up with the idea. I don't know why. Honestly, I have no idea. It hit me one day. I started looking up veteran suicide on social media. 22 Mohawks popped up. Right off the bat, I'm like, well, I want this on a shirt. I want my logo on the sleeve. I want to bring awareness, and then I'm giving the money to them. So I'm really glad that I found you guys because what you guys are doing with the animals and the raising awareness. I mean, what else do you guys have? The memberships you guys are helping with, plus mental health awareness?
Yeah. So we do gym memberships for people if they call us and apply. It's essentially 90 days. We'll take care of 90 days, and then we reevaluate at the end. I actually see that a friend of mine, Dirt POW, has joined. He runs a company too. I don't know if he wants me to plug it in, but he runs a company too. I've talked to him a little bit about possibly doing some CBD stuff along with the program, right? So I think it's important that our guys kind of get educated on that stuff, and just because go ahead.
I did plug in with Operation 1620. I mean, I'm now an ambassador with them. I believe in strongly with that. With chronic pain, anxiety, depression, it helps. Instead of popping pills, go the easier, safer route with the CBD or the medical marijuana, or you know what I mean? Don't take pills because narcotics are addicting and that just messes your head up more.
Yeah,
My opinion.
exactly.
But,
yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot of reading on that, and the suicide numbers are a lot higher from people who are actually prescribed meds than not.
yeah,
So,
and that's all the VA is doing is pushing meds. Here, take this. This will help with the pain. No, don't. No. But how can people help you? At 22 Mohawks, what can people do to help you guys?
Yeah,
Obviously, besides buying my shirts, I mean.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is doing what you're doing right now is, like having conversations with us, right? Like talking to us about essentially how can we help you, right? Because you're on the ground just like we are. So, if you have people that like reach out to you because they know that you're involved in this stuff, with, I don't know, mental health or anything really, you can send them our way and then we can help them. I think the number one thing for us is just knowing that there's a group of people out there that they can talk to, right? So like 22 Mohawks, there's a bunch of companies out there just like us, but it's all vets. Like I'm a normal vet like you, combat vet, have been overseas, have seen things, have done things. We're just trying to take a leadership role in this and trying to help out our fellow people, right? So our event last week was, we flew in a bunch of people from all over the United States. And one of the guys that showed up told us on day one that 2 days before he got there, his best friend took his own life, who was a vet. And it was almost like he was supposed to be there, right? He needed to be. There was a reason his name was picked to come and join us. And we were there for him. And has messaged us every single day since he's been home. He's in great shape now. And, losing a friend to suicide is hard. But knowing that you have people like us that can be there for you when that happens, even if you're having those thoughts, right? You're having thoughts of suicide or hey, I want to go drink and I haven't drank in 4 years.
Yep.
Right? Let me call Dave from 22 Mohawks because I know Dave will answer and Dave will be there for me. And Dave also has a group of people that will be there for me too. No judgment. Right?
For anything. I mean, any time of the day, you know what I mean? And I've had a couple of people, reach out to me on social media. I've had a couple friends that just needed to talk. They were just having a bad day. They needed to talk. Yeah. I'm more than open to talk to somebody. You know what I mean? I know the struggle, man. I've been down. I've been low, and I've wanted to do some stuff, but I didn't go through with it, thankfully. But it's just being that person for somebody to talk to. I mean, I notice your heart is just bigger than your head. You know what I mean? It's just, you are a really thoughtful, caring person. And it's not even for yourself. It's for people like me. You know what I mean? So, and it's awesome. I'm glad that I found you guys. The program that you guys are running is really awesome. It is. And I mean, you got people 100% behind you. A lot of my customers are now part of 22 Mohawks,
I
which
love it.
really means a lot to me because my business that I started is now growing, and it's getting bigger and bigger because of you guys.
Yeah. No,
Bringing
same,
awareness.
same. You
So,
know.
do you have any upcoming events coming up around you in the Massachusetts area or anywhere else that you want to talk about?
Yeah. Actually, let me just turn around and look at my calendar here. Our next really big event is our skate night, which is March 26th. So there's a new skating arena that was built in Norwood, Massachusetts. It's like state of the art. It has a restaurant in it. It's just huge. The capacity I think is like, I don't know, 3,000 or something. It's pretty big for a skate
Yeah.
place. But that's our big event. Veterans get in for free, and then we'll have like raffles and stuff. There'll be music and a DJ. There.
And
So
that,
that's our next big event. And then April 8th, we have a huge dinner locally. It's like a huge trivia night where everyone comes in. But again, that's local. And then after that, we have our NASCAR experience event, which is in Loudon, New Hampshire, where we'll have 10 vets come and they'll be able to drive a NASCAR around
that's awesome.
Loudon at speeds. So I think I don't know, maybe it's like 180 miles an hour or something, but you're solo. You're in the car by yourself. You're wired up.
That's the adrenaline rush you're looking for, man. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
That's awesome.
And
That's
I
awesome.
swear to God, man, like that when I was in the aircraft last week jumping, I haven't jumped since like 2014. That feeling came back, like it's always nerve wracking when you're gonna parachute out of an airplane. I don't care how many times you've done it, you're still gonna get that feeling. It's just how you manage it, right? You're like, oh, there's that familiar feeling again. I'm just gonna deal with it. But bringing that back literally had dialed me in. I'm like, I'm back, I'm sharp, I'm ready to face the door. And I think that kind of stuff does that for our veterans, right? So you're in a car, you're going 180 miles an hour, you need to be dialed in and and that's how it is in combat, right? You're behind your
Yeah.
optic and you're ready to drop somebody. And it's that same feeling in your stomach, like it's going down and I'm gonna
And
manage
it's a
this.
good high. It's a really good high to get that that feeling going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um.
yeah, totally.
So, I was gonna ask you something, and I forgot. The T-shirts, obviously, for everybody that's on here. I still am. I'm not taking those. They will not leave my website. My wife will continue to make them for you guys. Somebody orders them. As soon as I get the money, I'm sending over the $15 that I owe you guys, plus the cover of the shirt. Um, but yeah, I'm really glad that people are reaching out to you and me. I think I'm trying to think of. Does anybody on here that's live? Does anybody have a question for Dave? That they want to know anything about 22 Mohawks? I mean, as far as I know, I mean, I think I got pretty much. I'm pretty much covered on this because you covered why you started it, what all the programs you do. So you got the animals for veterans. You also do the mental health plus the gym memberships. Anything else that 22 Mohawks covers?
What else do we do? Nope. It's essentially the dogs, the mental health. We're working on that right now. We do a monthly. We call it the Objective Rally Point. It's a monthly meetup at one of the local restaurants, or like American Legions, and it's open to everybody. We have pizzas and food there and stuff. And every time we've had it, I think we've had 4 of them. Every single time we've had it, we've had one new veteran show up, and that veteran has got a dog from us. So we were
That's cool.
kind of weary at first, like, oh man, like there's not high number of vets showing up, but the vets that did ended up needing a dog, and we got them a dog. So
That's
it
awesome.
was worth it, right, to do. So that's just another thing that we do, and I think that's important too. Just so it's like, hey, once a month, someone knows, oh shit, that there's that 22 Mohawks vet rep thing. Like we're gonna go down there and see it, right?
So you have a couple fundraisers coming up, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I got a question
The
here. Late for work, YouTube. It says, I may have missed it, but what's the next big step you guys want to be able to do in the long-term future? So I've been thinking long and hard about this. And to the point of Sergeant Dunn asking the question about the ambassador program, it's going to take a while, I think, but my long-term vision is on Labor Day, God, I'd love to have it be done in 5 years, but it may take 10. On Labor Day, that's when our core event is. It's a tandem parachute jump. And what I'd like to have is have every single state have 10 veterans jump tandem or even solo for veteran suicide awareness. And we all wear the same t-shirt, whether it says jumping for veteran suicide awareness. And every state has 10 jumpers. It doesn't matter where. And then we all just like do a live and say, hey, we're jumping for this. And everyone's doing it. So the whole country is involved on that one day.
That would be awesome.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like, yeah.
That would make it'd make a big impact. I'm telling you. I mean, that would be like nationwide. You know what I mean? That would be cool. That would be really sick.
And I think it's affordable too. It's not like too far fetched to get 10 people to tandem. You know, we just have to get guys like you and you know, other people in other states that would.
I'm already talking to my wife about jumping. I want to jump. I mean, I saw you guys jump, and I'm like, no, I wasn't airborne. I have no problem jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. No problem.
Well, hey, get this. Hey, listen, because you invited me on tonight, I'm going to offer you. I don't know if your wife.
I lost it.
We'll pay for you. We'll get you down there. You can jump. You can get your 5 jumps in. You'll get your jump wings.
Wait, where at?
Dunnellon, Florida.
I lost. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go with that.
No pressure, but you have an open invite, brother. We'll take care of you if you want to go. So we'll keep you posted. I'll be messaging you all the time. So.
Well, what I'm going to do is, I know you do have a couple fundraisers coming up, so I'm going to make a fundraiser, or I'm going to donate to a fundraiser for you guys. I believe I actually have a couple other people that would probably be interested in donating to the fundraiser, whether it be hot sauces or challenges that are hot. Because I mean, I'm in the chili community. That's just how it goes.
Sure.
But
yeah.
As far as fundraisers go, I guarantee I can get people to donate products for one of your fundraisers.
That'd be really, really cool, actually. Yeah.
So my next goal is to get products for your fundraiser to make some money to raise veteran awareness. And I guarantee I have plenty of people that are like late for work right there. Guarantee, no problem. I've got Scoville Unit also that will donate product. I've got hundreds of people I guarantee will help raise awareness by donating for a fundraiser for you.
That'd be amazing.
So that's my next goal. So when I get these products, how far out is like your fundraiser? Not the one coming up, but the one after that.
It's April 8th. April 8th and March 12th are our 2 next ones.
Okay.
The April 8th one is a very, very big one. I think we have about 250 people coming. So, I mean, I guess that's relatively
stuff in the mail for you for that April 8th. I'll get it mailed out to you. I will have products mailed out to you for a fundraiser, and then you guys can set it up or wrap it however you want to do it.
Awesome.
Bet.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
I guess that's pretty much about it, but I'm really glad you took the time to talk with me and talk about the program. I know a lot of people just learned a lot more about 22 Mohawks. And I'm glad we can raise awareness for something that's so serious. I mean, it's a really big problem. So I'm glad you guys are doing what you're doing. And I appreciate you hopping on here with me. It means a lot to me. And I think we're pretty much good, man. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate you having us on too, Sergeant Dunn. If
so we will be. Oh yeah, we'll be talking probably within the next couple of days. So you guys go check out 22 Mohawks on Instagram, Facebook. I mean, all the social medias. Check out what they're doing. Dave, again, I appreciate it, bud. And I hope you have a good weekend. I'm going to go spend some time with my family since I just got here.
Got you, brother. Yep.
All right, man. Take it easy, okay?
Hey, I appreciate you. Have a good one. Take care.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. All right, guys, you heard it. So there's Dave from 22 Mohawks. Make sure you guys head over there, check out the Instagram, their Facebook, see everything that they're doing. That was really cool. I'm glad everybody hopped on here with me. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'm going to go spend some time with my mom since I don't get to see her very often. I just literally got in Wisconsin. So you guys have a wonderful weekend and a good night, and thanks for hopping on with me.